Helldivers is a game that I have spent a lot of time playing and I really enjoyed. But over on Steam, they're about to make a change that basically no one likes. They're going to require that you sign in or create a PSN account to continue playing on Steam. The community is in an uproar about this. Let's go through the whole story and talk about it right now. This all kicked off with an official update from the Helldivers to Twitter. It was on the Steam. It was everywhere. And it says the following. Helldivers, an important message from our partner PlayStation about account linking for PC players and its significance in providing player safety features. Read the full message here. Due to technical issues at the launch of Helldivers 2, we allowed the linking requirements for Steam accounts to a PlayStation Network account to be temporarily optional. That grace period will now expire. See details below in this post. Account linking plays a critical role in protecting our players and upholding the values of safety and security provided on PlayStation and PlayStation Studios games. This is our main way to protect players from griefing and abuse by enabling the banning of players that engage in that type of behavior. It also allows those players that have been banned the right to appeal. As such, as of May 6th, all new Helldivers 2 players on Steam will be required to connect their Steam account to a PlayStation Network account. Current players on Steam will start to see the mandatory login from May 30th and will be required to have linked a Steam and PlayStation Network account by June 4th. PlayStation Network accounts are free and easy to set up using this link. We understand while this may be an inconvenience to some of you, this step will help us to continue to build a community that you are all proud to be a part of. Many thanks for your continued support of Helldivers 2, Sony Interactive Entertainment. That's who signed it. Nobody else signed it. This is completely bizarre. It makes absolutely no sense that everybody has been playing for months now on Steam with no issue whatsoever. They already have a service tied to Helldivers 2 that is a safety related and hacking related service that prevents any nefarious activity from happening in game. This is absolute nonsense. And everybody has laid this at the feet of Sony, including what looks like the CEO of the company in question. He said, "Hey everyone, in regards to account linking and questions thereto, please reference the PlayStation support page. If you have any further questions, you can reach out using the contact PlayStation support at the bottom of the page." So that to me says it's him saying basically, yeah, we don't like this either. Please complain to Sony about it because we don't want it to happen. But there's been more drama than that, because when you actually go to the page, they've updated it a little bit, because earlier today I went to it and I read this page and it did not say this. Right now it says, do I have to sign in to PSN to play PlayStation game on PC? I should say games, I would say. Some PlayStation games may require you to sign in and link to an account for PSN. So it seems like they didn't even finish updating the copy. Now, some eagle eyes have pointed out, there's some swear words in this post, but they said frequently asked questions. This is what originally said, signing into PSN is optional when playing a PlayStation game on PC. And now they've updated it to be what I just read just now. Sorry, let me make that a little bit larger so you can see it. This is what it said originally. I saw this earlier today and it said signing into PSN is optional when playing a PlayStation game on PC. You know what else is optional? Hitting that subscribe button, hitting that bell, but it is not mandatory. If you do subscribe, I appreciate it. Or if you hit that like button, I appreciate it. Not mandatory whatsoever. It does help the channel, but I'm not going to require it, unlike what Sony is doing here. Now, there's another layer to all of this. There's a very popular streamer. He goes by Pirate Software. He's very entertaining and he's been very outspoken about this issue. Now, the problem comes in where the community manager has chimed in, and I'm going to put my headphones on because I'm going to play a little bit of a clip from his stream. I watch him on Twitch sometimes. I chimed in and this is what was happening when I signed into his stream. Come on. Why is it?
If they don't enforce that and they allow people to buy the game for money and they play the game for more than 2 hours, they can no longer refund. And as such, after months of gameplay, they suddenly go, hey, actually, you now need to link the game.
I watch everything at 2x. Sorry, everybody. Let's start that over. We'll do that again.
If they don't enforce that and they allow people to buy the game for money and they play the game for more than 2 hours, they can no longer refund. And as such, after months of gameplay, they suddenly go, hey, actually, you now need to link the game or we ban you from the service. Also, you can't refund. You're trapped. They've trapped you in a system where in order for you to keep playing with your friends, you have to give your personally identifiable information to Sony or lose access to a game that you bought.
Yeah, and that's the long and the short of the problem with this whole thing. So Sony has come in and they said, hey, we want that juicy user data. And granted, I don't like anybody who does this. I've heard that Xbox does this for Minecraft or Sea of Thieves on other platforms. I haven't been able to verify that, but I do know that EA does it for all their EA games on Steam, and it's incredibly annoying and frustrating. This is just a stupid solution to get user data. That's what they want. Now, it compounds because the community managers are pooping on people. Sorry, I shouldn't phrase it that way. The community managers are being combative with people who are expressing genuine concern. Sorry, I said it that way. For what is happening with Helldivers.
Yes, it is real.
So this post was made, and basically it says, this will kill Helldivers 2 on Steam, backpedal, or lose your player base. I
pulled this directly from their Discord.
I thought you were refunding and leaving. They're like being combative with this user.
At the roles in that, they have the role of community manager on the official Discord. That is a real message from the real community manager on the real Helldivers official Discord. The context is that a player said, this will kill the Helldivers 2 on Steam, backpedal, or lose your player base. And the community manager said, I thought you were refunding and leaving. That's the most tone-deaf shit I've ever seen.
He's absolutely right. As a community manager, like the Helldivers 2 community managers have done a pretty good job. They've been, a little bit tongue-in-cheek with everything. I love how the CEO has been on Twitter, and he's being very frank about the current situation, even going as far to apologize. But this isn't how you handle a situation like this. The apology post that was made is how it should have been handled. Over on Insider Gaming, the following post was made about this whole thing and what's happened. The Helldivers 2 CEO apologizes for PSN account requirement. And here is the official post from the community manager. Right here. Ouch, right in the review score. Well, I guess it's warranted. Sorry, everyone, for how this all transpired. I hope we will make it up and regain the trust by providing a continued great game experience. I just want to make great games. And he's had a lot of responses online, but you still have this issue where the community managers of Helldivers are being combative with players who are unhappy with this, understandably so. There's people that are concerned that they're going to lose access because there are areas in the world where PSN isn't available. It's only available in certain areas. The CEO has said that we are working with Sony to come up with a solution for those people. And this whole thing is just a big mess, and people are very, very unhappy about it. The only slight give, I'll say, is that other people do this. I don't like it when other people do it either. I think it's been handled very poorly by the Helldivers 2 team. Granted, the original post sort of pointing to where you can leave a comment for Sony, I think was smart, but that community manager being combative, it's not helpful, and people are mass downvoting the Helldivers subreddit. I can't find it, but like you can see maybe on SteamDB. I'll just bring it up really quick. I'm doing it live, but you can see the recent reviews about Helldivers 2, right? And you can see it has gone from overwhelmingly positive to mixed in the matter of a day. That is what the CEO was referencing. You can see it has it has clearly changed, and it has overwhelmingly become negative over the period of a day. It's disastrous. It's a huge negative impact to the game, a game that is a great game that now requires you to have a second app installed, and it's just a frustrating outcome for a developer that unfortunately just really cares about making a great game and a great experience for their players. They must be stuck in some sort of contract where they have to do this. And I'm confused because Sony doesn't require it for Destiny, and they now own Bungie. I have to imagine that's coming. I imagine every game that comes to Steam is now going to require a PlayStation Network sign on. And the next earnings report, they're going to talk about, oh, look at all these new users we got, because even with all this drama, they have 92,000 concurrents on Helldivers 2, which puts them in the top. Let me see where they're at right now. 92K, that puts them still in the top 10. They're number 7 right now with all this drama. So let me know what you think about this. This was something that they said was required when you purchased the game. Then they were having server issues, so they didn't implement it, and now they're having to enforce it. I think it's a mess. I think they should go back on it if they possibly can. I hope they tried to push to not do this with Sony before it happened, and hopefully a good outcome comes of it. But right now, I'm not loving the idea of everybody needing to have a PSN just to play a game that they already own and have been playing happily on Steam for years, already has anti-cheat and everything. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Trying a little bit of a different type of video today. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much to the members for supporting this channel. I really appreciate you. Hit that join button if you want to know, if you want to support the channel. Sorry, I was doing the subscribe thing again. I'm going to get out of here. Check out my video yesterday. We talked about a rumor that got out of hand about Xbox and how you should reach out to people before you write a whole news story about it. Just, do your due diligence at the very least. And that's it for this one. I'll see you for the next one. Bye for now, everybody.